So, from my last video, where I talked about what I'm currently doing as far as school, I've been getting a lot of different negative comments, and to be honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to make this video, but I think in the future, I'm just going to keep my private life private as far as what I'm doing besides narcissism and the economy. I'm just not going to go into details of, as far as what I'm doing, because people, it seems like, no matter what you do, people are going to judge you, or the market's oversaturated, this or that, you shouldn't do that, you got scammed, this or that. Look, the market is becoming oversaturated, okay, in every single area. Unless you want to do the trades, I don't want to do the trades, okay? I'm getting older. I'm 32, almost. I have a fucked up arm right now, still. Do you think it's a wise idea for me to get into trades and possibly have multiple surgeries, have one or more surgeries, have a fucked up back, a fucked up leg, or whatever, work my ass off another 5 or 10 years in the U.S.? Okay, I don't want to be in the U.S. I do not want to be here. I do not want to live out the rest of my 30s in the U.S. All right? This country is going to shit. Nothing is affordable anymore. It's not even worth waking up for my job that I do have, yet I have to because I have no choice. All right? Another person said construction. Yeah, I understand I could do construction, but again, I'm getting old. I can't do these physical labor jobs anymore. I've done everything from sales to retail to dog grooming. I've done construction as well. I don't like any of these jobs. I have no desire to be in any of these jobs. The only reason I was talking about doing any of these jobs before was just for the money, purely for the money. But these jobs are not sustainable long term. Construction is not sustainable long term, okay? Trades are not sustainable long term. You're going to fuck your body up. You're going to injure yourself. It's not worth injuring yourself. I see a lot of these tradesmen, a lot of these guys get into trades. They get overweight, they get fat, they don't sleep. Then what happens? They have health problems, then they have to get surgeries. It's a nightmare. I don't want to get into trades or heavy labor for that reason. If I was 19, 18, 20, it'd probably be a different story. But now that I'm getting older at my age, I'm just not willing to do it. It's not worth doing it. Okay? I realize that the market is oversaturated for programming. I realize that. But at the same time, trust me, I've done my research. They are still hiring programmers in 2025. Although be it hard, okay? They're still doing it. But, AI and automation is going to be replacing everything. And for the people who are telling me, well, you just need to go to university, bro, why am I going to go to university? Does it look like I can afford university? Does it look like I even have the education? I grew up in special ed, okay? Not that I needed special ed, but my parents decided it would be a fun and good idea in order to put me in special ed so they could embarrass me and hold me back, okay? My narcissistic parents put me in special ed my whole life. I didn't have a choice. I was never allowed to move up. I was never allowed to I was never allowed to go into any other higher classes. When I tried to get help, the teachers didn't care. When I tried to get help at home, my parents didn't care. Okay? I don't have the education. I don't have the funds to go into university. It's just not going to happen. And for everybody who's telling me just go to university, do you realize how many people have university degrees, right? That might have been the solution 20 years ago, 25 years ago, but everybody's walking around with a university degree. My own friend's walking around with a university degree in architecture and design. He had one job for 3 months. Boss was an asshole. Boss fired him. Never had another architecture and design job again. He now works for his dad. So please, before just saying go to university, before just saying, the market's saturated in university as well. The market's saturated with university degrees of all different kinds. So what makes you think that's going to be a better idea? All right? I understand that I might not get a job, okay? But I can't keep doing physical labor jobs my whole life. And yes, I've been in insurance sales. Insurance sales sucks, okay? You have to constantly try to convince people to buy your insurance, even though you know it's probably not the best. Sales is scummy, okay? Sales is a scummy position. I didn't like sales. I felt like I wasn't being honest with the people. Sales is not a good thing to be in my opinion. And it's very hard to do. Programming is very hard to do as well. But sales is, you have to have a degree of scumminess to do sales because you're trying to sell a product that may not be in the customer's best interests, and it's just not for me. So, yeah. I am on my way to work right now. I'm going back to this shitty job. What else am I going to do, though? It's 4-something in the morning. Supposed to be there at 5, but I'm going to get there at 5:10, but it's fine because I have hours or whatever, so I'll be okay. But yes, yeah, this is going to be the last video of me, as far as going into details about how my career is going or how, my personal life is going. Like, I'm not going to, at least my career, I'm not going to go into my career anymore. I'm not going to go into talking about how my finances or anything. I'm not gonna do it. All right, so that's the end of the video.